Welcome back to more Jade Empire. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing alright. Before we go into where the rest of the gang is, straight ahead, you can't see them, they haven't popped in yet. But before we do that, we're going to actually go and we're going to shop. I actually sold a bunch of stuff, and I wanted to show you some of the things. We haven't really been in here a lot. So, first off is the Golden Tongue. Now, we have the Silver Tongue, which is +6 to Charm, Intimidation, and Intuition. And we have the Bronze Tongue, which is +4, but this is really cool. I really like this one, but I don't think we're going to buy it. I do like the Lightning Gem. I came in here and I was looking for something with body. We have a whole bunch of gems. We have 5 gem slots. None of them have body stuff. I mean, we've put most of our points into body, so it's okay. But I was just kind of thinking it would be cool to have some body stuff. But I like the Lightning Gem. We might end up buying that. And look at this Gem of Unity. Body 3, Mind 3, and Spirit 3, but you have to be a practitioner of the open palm. And we are not. We're playing it very balanced. I was trying to go close fist, but I'm just not evil enough. I'm just not. So I've accepted that. We're hoping for at least a balanced run in this game. But I want to go, and I think I'm going to buy this one. Right? I don't need any of this other stuff. I don't need anything more for mine. Well, wait. What do I have? Spirit? Yeah, like, I could care less, but I got that from the princess. I'm gonna use that. The good Gem of Balance. Mind +12. We don't have to worry about mind. Silver Tongue and Spirit. See, I don't need this. It's a great gem, but I don't need it. So let's go with the one that evades all the traps.
Dead or
I
alive,
do
it
like
doesn't matter
that.
to me. What can I get for you today?
Right here. Let's buy it. Let's just do it. We have more money, but this is all stuff I sold. This is all junk that we don't need. Okay, that's going to do it. So let's take this one off and put this one on. And if we look at our stats, 47, 23, 42. Yeah, we've got much lower chi, but that's okay. Nobody cares. All right, we're going to go in and they're going to start talking to each other as soon as we get close.
Well, it looks like your contact with the Lotus Assassins will be bad for your reputation, but good for our goal.
I can't agree with this. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know. But his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
It sounds like Sagacious Zoo wants to go back into hiding. Or perhaps the nursery? Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as he is.
Alright, so Zoo is not weak, and she's awfully mouthy and sassy, but that's okay. I mean, she's a princess. I think I'll shut her down. I kind of... I think he's right, but... should I go neutral, or should I smack her down? I don't know. But it's interesting what they said about Death's Hand, and how he's not what he seems. I wonder if he got some sort of something when the Emperor and Master Li and him went to, fight the water dragon. If maybe something, I don't know, demonic or heavenly happened to him, and he has more powers than he should. Alright, we're going to do this one. Quiet, Silk Fox, he is right to advise caution.
Thank you for listening, but I want more than caution. Neither of you understand what they are capable of.
You aren't doing much to add to our understanding. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed
She's
to
such
doing.
a brat. Is he going to the corner?
This is not helping anything. Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
Oh, she spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all. And surprisingly, she's right. You've made contact with the Lotus Assassins, but haven't shown them why they need to fully accept you. The Executioner wants to see you excel in the arena. Progress far enough, and he will gladly recommend that you be recruited. If you prefer, you could still seek out the Inquisitor by speaking with Scholar Dun Gao in the Scholar's Garden.
Okay, I know all this. Ooh. Is there something troubling you? Because you're so mouthy? Your feelings are important to me.
Your progress is admirable, but don't become too close to the Lotus Assassins. Their power is seductive. That is how Death's Hand gained influence over my father.
Oh, I'm not going to say that. That annoys you, I can see. Tell me about it.
After the disappearance of my uncle, Sun Qin, the Hand of Heaven, the Imperial Order of the Lotus Monks was directionless. Instead of taking on that role himself, my father gave it to an advisor, Death's Hand. I was only a baby at the time.
Right, because that's when they all went to Dirge. The Emperor's brother was killed, and so, because it was the Emperor's uncle, the Emperor, Death's Hand, and Master Li, the other brother, right? Yeah, and so something happened with those three. And the dead brother was the Lotus Assassin leader. Okay, I got it. Okay. Who was Death's Hand before?
I don't know. I have made inquiries, but no one had seen or heard of him before he rose to power. He was like a Lotus Assassin even then, hiding in the shadows. Regardless, the Lotus Monks were placed in the care of Death's Hand, a duty reserved for royalty. It was almost as if my father took Death's Hand into our family, my family. We have been caretakers of the Empire for generations. We have created a bastion of culture in an otherwise uncivilized world. Death's Hand threatens all of this. It is my duty to see that the natural order is preserved.
That is your duty, but what about who you are? Tell me about yourself.
About me? But why? I mean, there's so much I've told you already. I really don't think that we need any more information to complete our mission.
The princess and her duties interest me less than the woman behind them.
Oh, well, I suppose I could answer a few questions. Although I'm sure more than enough has been said about me by the peasants or others, I am quite used to defending myself from all quarters.
What do they say? That she is a Hellion? She flies in the face of tradition?
Am I really that way? Perhaps I appear to be, but only because I have no other way to fight what is happening. I care deeply about the traditions of this land. It pains me to go against what I try to protect. What other choice do I have? I hope the people speak of other things, how I try to make things right.
Okay, we're going with this one. I'm sure they cannot stop talking about the beauty of this princess.
How very superficial, yet flattering, coming from you. I suppose peasants tend to focus on certain things, given their short and brutish lives. Something to imagine, some perfection to seek. And do you agree with them?
I think you're very beautiful.
Wait, this is further than I thought this conversation would go. This is not proper. I will not allow it. You presume too much. I think we have had quite enough amusement for now. Perhaps we will continue this a little later. I have enjoyed our little talk.
Alright, see you later.
I wish you luck. Once you have gained the trust of the Lotus Assassins, we will plan how to proceed.
I don't know if she's romanceable. I honestly have no idea. Alright, we're gonna talk to Dawnstar.
Yes? I like to think that we can take time to talk about important things.
Did you want to talk?
I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern. I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted?
What concerns you?
To you, perhaps, but not to me. I think I am perceived as a rival, but no one has told me what the game is.
Maybe she's jealous of you.
The princess? The daughter of the Emperor is jealous of me? I think the size of our task has addled your senses. What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess herself does not?
I am not interested in her. Perhaps she thinks of you as a rival.
Well, that is just foolish, isn't it?
I'm not interested in romancing Dawn Star. Let's see this one.
The situation is useful? Is that what I am here for? To be used? Will I be cast aside when you are done? This is how it starts, you know. Soon there will be whispers and strange looks. I've seen that before. I don't want to be a part of this. Not when you could leave whenever you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we talking about here? We're not romanced at all.
Don't juggle your words. I am not amused by it. You know very well what I mean. It's probably at the front of your mind all the time for all I know.
I won't be your slave. I'm trying to
It's
not...
clear we have very different views about what is going on here. I'm not sure I want to continue this. In fact, I am very sure. If you wish something related to the task at hand, I will be happy to assist. Beyond that, I think we are done.
Okay.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Okay, that was weird because it kind of felt like we broke up, even though we never... Anyway. Alright, let's... Ugh, I don't want to talk to Sky. I don't care about him. Let's talk to Ho.
Yes? How can this humble bunmaster assist you today?
I don't think he has anything new to say.
I think you need somebody like me to keep your camp in order while you're off invading the fortress. I can make sure there's some hot soup waiting for you. Turtle egg soup, perhaps. Now, there's a thought. Where did I put those turtle eggs?
I think we spoke about all this, right?
As you say, I will be here scrubbing your pots until you call upon me again.
Alright, let's talk to King because we had to fly a mission for him.
Yes, what can I do for
To
you?
help him get his
Busy,
memory
busy?
back,
No
and I
time
think
for
we have to do another one. Let's talk about you and your wind map.
I've given some thought to the strange device that I was inspired to construct. I'm not sure what purpose it has yet, but it appears to be working. I think. Just a few tweaks. Tight fit. Not sure how that will affect things. What's it? I don't remember seeing that before. Just get this last. There we go. It's ready. Now we can finally find out just what it does. After I name it, of course. Nothing works right until you name it. How about the confoundable minutia?
I'm sure that will help.
What? No, impossible. I fixed it. I checked everything. It should work. Unless... No, I did that. Oh. Where'd the city go?
Okay, we definitely did something.
Well, that was anticlimactic. A flash of light, but no resounding boom. What good is such a light if Earth doesn't meet sky?
Whatever it was supposed to do, it did it.
What? Oh my. It seems we have transported to a heaven. A strangely familiar one for some reason, but I don't recall ever moving to such a place before.
I like this mode of travel even less than your flying bug-eyed barrel. Besides, any heaven worth visiting should have us knee-deep in wine. Top down.
So you don't know where we are?
This place is completely unknown to me. Or is it? I am compelled to take the steps this way. There are gears here that I remember.
Bah, waste of time. Call me if one of these big buckets turns out to be a distillery.
Okay, let's check out the new heaven. Do we know where we are? Nothing. There's nothing here. Alright. Okay, there's a tiger button. What do you do? Nothing.
Look at this. It's a marvel. A wonder of monumental proportions. A phenomenal piece of unbelievable craftsmanship.
So what does it do?
I haven't the slightest idea. But it must be important, wouldn't you think? I mean, just look at it. These machines, they are manipulators, fabricators. They bully energy into something. They can be activated, deactivated, on and off and on. You see?
But what? But what is it?
I can only come to one conclusion. Lord Lau's furnace.
And what? I know that name. Constructed a wine press for the celestial whatevers that crushed elephant loads of grapes. And the odd elephant.
Legendary, mythical, and overrated in some respects. But if anyone else has a better origin for such machines as this, I'm not hearing it.
So, who is Lord Lau?
Artificer to the celestial bureaucracy, he creates machines that themselves also create. Although I'd make them a little less delicate had I his resources. Still, he is an inspirational figure for inventors, and we are in his playhouse. You select the machines you want to activate, and then the tiger or the dragon button, like this.
Touch nothing!
Don't worry. The individual machines are not activated. I think the switches must be thrown on at least 2 of the components before it will do whatever it does. You also have to select a fuel. It looks like there are a few pieces of cinnabar in the contraption, but it may accept others as well.
It's definitely not wise to play with it. We still don't even know what it does.
Well, judging by the pile of ashes I found near the controls, if you do it wrong, it either creates a nice warm fire or burns the person standing here to a crisp. It looks like a powerful thing, so just guessing at the possible configurations will probably get you into trouble and waste the cinnabar in the machine. So, you might want to be careful how you go about it. Things like this usually have directions. No, recipes. No, that's not it. Configurations. That's it.
Wait a minute. Don't I have some configurations of things? Yeah, wait, didn't we get a strange set of directions?
Very true. Perhaps you should give them a try. They didn't mean much before, but now we may have the tools to make something of them.
Okay, I want to look around for a second. Alright, we got some crazy tree things. We've got... what is this thing? Okay, more floating stuff. Okay, so we have this, which is something. The cranking cauldron. Is this a thing? The whirling cogs. Not really whirling too much. Got the dragon button, the tiger button, and the reset. This is the reset console. It's over here. A book stand. The celestial bureaucracy is made up of all the servants that the great dragon left behind to administer creation. According to the priests and augurs, they know nothing of their creator or where it has gone. The great dragon has transcended heaven, they say. They, in their faithfulness, remain behind. Right, little XP. Anything else in here? The fuel hopper. Yeah, okay, so let's look at... I don't even know where that would be. In here? Filter? Plot items? Wait. How do I get down there? Plot items. Oh, look at all this! I didn't even know I had all this. Configuration of the horse. You found this strange excerpt from a diary. In his ravings, my husband talked of madmen with eyes of metal and strange island disguises, which frightened me, but none more than when he clutched my arm, suddenly lucid. It's the tiger. The tiger feeds on the stone of the cow, torn from the bovine's innards. Okay, that sounds like an item that we don't have. We have a boathouse key. We have We have a zither case and a cameo portrait. A zither case. Okay, musical item. Alright, the dragon. Tiger burns bright. Drink the water infused with sulfur. We need sulfur water. Alright, for the configuration of the snake. To think that any machine could be designed around the principles starting motion with a tiger of all things is to dally with utter madness. As if this were not enough, no machine made by the hands of man with nickel. Okay, we need nickel. Oh, we also have silk strings. The resulting metal, while strong, is inert to reactions, even application of electrical current. Alright, chimney smoke into a mechanical cauldron. So there's like certain keywords, so you know to use the cauldron or the whirling cogs. The cogs whirl their graceful dances. We just need the stuff that goes with it. So we need a cow stone. We need a sulfur water. And we need nickel. And we have none of those things. So we're going to go back. Back, I said.
A most intriguing place.
Yes, we have none of the stuff. Where can I find more configurations?
Well, given the rather fantastic nature of the furnace, I would bet that whoever has them doesn't really know what they are for. You found one previously in an unrelated endeavor. I'm afraid that is just the kind of continued uncertainty we will have to deal with. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, I'm ready to leave.
Very well. In the meantime, I will try to see if I can learn anything more about this interesting machine. I can always bring us back here later.
And we leveled up! Okay, awesome. Let's see what we can do. We are going to go... You know what? I'm going to move this to 50. I'm going to put this up to 25 just because we stopped using that one stone, and that's going to be good enough. 15 style points. Okay, let's do something in here. Can we make this more powerful? 6 and 6, and then a little bit into Storm Dragon. Maybe duration increase? Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, alright, we're good. And I think that's gonna do it for this video. You know what, I could talk to Sky, but I don't care about him. And I thought I had to go on a mission for Kang, but I guess we figured it all out. Oh, maybe I need to talk to Zoo for a minute.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you?
How do you... I already know he doesn't like it. But talk to me anyway.
It is a foolish idea. You do not understand the seductive nature of the assassins and what they do to recruits.
Enlighten me.
It does not take much to make a person forget who they are. With a little effort, they can be pushed past any morals they might have claimed. Cloaked in service and honor, even the most depraved of barbarity soon becomes unremarkable.
I'm strong enough to do whatever they want without it affecting me.
Perhaps you think so, but the enemy is fanatical. The rot begins high up, and it is embodied in the shell that is Death's Hand. He was made our leader during the raising of Dirge. He replaced Sun Qin, who along with the glorious strategist, never returned from that campaign. I did not serve Death's Hand long, but when the orders came, he never questioned. The connection is more direct than loyalty, and he instills that in his Lotus assassins. That is how so many were driven to kill without cause, and why I decided no more.
Why does this trouble you so much? You've killed many before and since.
There was more to that event. You are right to sense it. But I have kept my silence for so long that I must carefully consider the repercussions of breaking it. I must inevitably deal with my demons. Your destiny demands it, but I must also know that those demons will be put to rest, not exploited. For many years, I did nothing. If I had known Master Li was the glorious strategist, so much could have been resolved one way or another. In the end, I will have to trust that you are enough his student to find a way to protect what I cannot.
He knows so much more, and he's not willing to tell us. Maybe because we're balanced? I don't know. He's such a closed fist kind of guy, but he's got a good heart. And I think he's got a good heart. He's kind of speaking mysteriously. I don't really understand him. We each have our own path, Sue. I will listen when you are ready.
So you claim. I am not accustomed to words having such weight. We should resume your mission. You have far to go. Goodbye.
Okay, he is still the character I respect the most. Like, he is the most with it. Like, Dawnstar, I mean, she'll basically do whatever I want. Sky, he's kind of a jerk. Silk Fox, she's kind of a brat. Ho's pretty awesome. Black Whirlwind's pretty awesome, but, you know, I wouldn't take him to dinner parties or anything. Alright, I think that's going to do it for...
I'm ruined.
Oh, do you have a mission for me?
If only I hadn't sent him on such a dangerous mission. He'd still be alive.
Talk to me.
What? Oh, you. You're the one with the flyer, aren't you? Forgive my impertinence, but do you own that flyer, perhaps?
Yes.
I am Hingu, a mechanic and a businessman. I supply upgrades to people fortunate enough to have flyers. However, I have had some trouble attaining parts of late. My previous associate went on a trip to retrieve valuable parts and never returned.
That's too bad. And I suppose you want me to help.
I need someone brave, someone who is a capable pilot. The missions I have are dangerous, but the rewards are worth it. I will pay you good silver, and I can sell you parts for your flyer to make it better.
What? Make it better? This is the finest ship of its kind. I should know. I made it. You're just a fix-it man. What would you know about ships?
I have been working on flyers since they first started appearing in the Empire. I take these rickety contraptions and make them into something amazing.
Rickety? There has never been a flyer more solid than the marvelous dragonfly. Rickety? Your wits are the only thing rickety around here.
Okay. I don't really want to do this. All right, King's right. It's basically the mini game of the shmup that's built into the game.
As you say, all the more reason to work with me. If your flyer is truly that good, you'll have no problems. Very few at least. I have some supplies in the North Provinces that I need to pick up immediately. We've had trouble with bandits up there, so it might be tricky. If you could bring me those supplies, I'd have the parts necessary to upgrade your flyer. What do you say?
I'm not interested.
But, I see. Well, if you change your mind, I will be here. I have nothing else to do in the meantime. Goodbye.
We might do it later. I don't know, we might do it next video, but we have to wrap things up for now, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this long conversational episode. Take care. We'll try to get some action next time.